Hello everyone. This game was played in 1958 between Bobby Fischer and Samuel Reshevsky. And although this is a very short game, it's worth noticing that Samuel Reshevsky was a magnificent player. He had a very long chess career, and in this career he played against the 11 world champions. And of those 11, he defeated 7 of them, including champions like Lasker, Capablanca, and Alexander Alekhine. So it's really hard to imagine that he could fall for a trap like this. But although you can find this game on the internet as Bobby Fischer's trap or Bobby's trap, after this game, Bobby actually said that he just read about this trap in an old Russian magazine from the 50s. And yeah, Bobby also said that somewhere around 1950s, he considered Samuel Reshevsky to be the strongest player in the world. So let's see this short game between these two great rivals. Bobby is white and he plays e4. Reshevsky is black, he goes c5, the Sicilian defense, knight to f3, knight c6, d4, c takes d4, knight takes d4, and now g6, the accelerated dragon. Knight c3, Bobby goes for the knight of variation, not for the c4, the Maroczy bind, which is more popular nowadays. Bishop to g7, bishop to e3, knight to f6, and here Fischer plays bishop to c4, his signature move, and black castles. And black is also setting a trap here. He's hoping for white to play f3 and organize an attack with queen d2 with bishop h6, but this would be a blunder because queen to b6 is a very ugly move for white, as he's attacking the b2 pawn, and after white protects somehow like bishop to b3, now black has this resource of playing knight takes on e4, and this is at least an equal position for black, which Fischer doesn't allow, of course. So in this position, Fischer plays another of his signature moves, bishop to b3. And this is a tricky move. This is the position that's called Bobby's trap. He's inviting black to play knight to a5 and try and exchange this strong light squared bishop, which for no reason Samuel Reshevsky plays and falls for the trap. He plays knight to a5. And this is what happens next. Bobby plays e5, and now if Reshevsky captures on b3, then he simply loses a piece. After he takes f6, knight takes on b1. Okay, we can just play it here. And now this knight is trapped because black has to capture the pawn on g7. So after e5, if the knight goes on h5, then simply g4 and the knight is captured. So there's only one place for the knight to go, and that's knight to e7. But this is a very big blunder, as Fischer plays bishop takes on f7. And in here, black can easily resign, which Reshevsky probably saw, but as I said, they were great rivals, and he didn't want to allow Fischer to get this miniature game accomplished. So yeah, like I said, he could have resigned here, but he played rook takes on f7, and here Fischer plays knight e6 and traps the black queen. There is no place for black queen to go, and again, this is another position where Reshevsky could have just resigned, but he decided to capture and give up his queen. And he played a couple of more moves, and only after a couple of more moves he resigned. But it's interesting what happens if king captures on f7. If king captures on f7, then again knight to e6, trapping the queen, but now the king can capture here. King takes on e6. But this is even worse, as black is getting checkmated. Queen to d5 check, king goes to f5, g4 check, king captures, rook to g1 check, king to h4, queen to e4 check, and after king h5, queen to g4 checkmate. A couple of more moves are possible for black, but they all lead to checkmate, so doesn't really matter what black plays. So yeah, this is the position, and this is move number 7, where Bobby played bishop to b3. So this great grandmaster Samuel Reshevsky makes such a huge blunder on move 8 and plays knight to a5, and well, the rest is history. So yeah, that's the game.